Hello and welcome to the Business Spotlight interview series. I'm your host Sonali Nigam, and today I'm joined by Sam Elder, co-CEO at Golf Marketing Services. Hi Sam, thank you so much for joining us.
Hi,
Would you,
Sonali. It's very nice to be here.
Same here. Would you like to kick us off with a brief background as to who you are and what you do?
Sure. So I'm Sam. I'm co-chief executive of a niche golf marketing agency called GMS. It stands for Golf Marketing Services. It's very much Ron Seal, i.e., we do what we say on the tin. We're a full service agency specializing in comms, advertising, social media production, creative, every facet which would fall under the marketing umbrella. But all of the work we do is within the global golf industry.
Interesting. So, Sam, can I quickly ask, so what you attribute your growth to?
So we've had a significant period of growth over the last 4 or 5 years. I think strategically we've focused on growth. I think that you have to focus on growth to harvest it, to be quite honest with you. But also, we always have a philosophy of building and maintaining trust within our client base first and foremost. So we're not out chasing every single bit of business that gets out there. In fact, we're very selective about the business we take on. And I think that foundationally has built a trust within the industry. And people come to us because they know that we are focused on doing a good job and focused on delivery, and that we're not flitty in the way that we do business. So I think being genuinely selective allows the best business to come to us. And I think being focused on delivery for our clients allows us to grow with our clients as well and do more for them.
Interesting. So you've been selective with the people that you wanted to work with. So what would you say are the biggest learning as an owner of the business running successfully? When you've been selective, I mean, do you think there was some, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, without being cliche, I don't think you ever stop learning. I think where the business was even a year ago, we've learned an awful lot in that period over the last 12 months as we've grown. I think we're every day we're learning how to build a genuinely dynamic and focused and skillful team. And you don't always get it right. You can't always get it right. But I look at our team now and I think we are the best that we have ever been, and we have the most talented people in the field that we've ever had. So with every hire, with a small business, with every hire you learn, and finding specialists to do specialist jobs is something that we've tried to focus on, and that's definitely paying dividends.
interesting. So you've touched base on an important aspect, which is team. So, so what qualities do you look for in employees? How do you foster a positive and a productive work environment when you're building a team?
Yeah, we are, we're as a business extremely culture driven. We kind of went against the grain. We never did the hybrid working thing. We are a small team. Fundamentally, we are, neck end of 20 people, probably will be 25 within the next 6 months. But we are office based. We're based just north of London, and people come into the office. That wasn't a diktat. That was us coming out of COVID, me and my business partner saying, actually, we want to be in the same office as our team. We want to be in the office together. And we put it to the team and said, look, what do you want to do? This is, this everything isn't going to completely go away. We don't think right now, what would you prefer to do? And actually, overwhelmingly so, they said, we want to get back to a routine, get back to feeling like a team.
Yeah.
We're a creative business. We bounce ideas off each other all the time. We support each other when, things perhaps don't go our way. And that is deeply ingrained in GMS as a business. We have now offices in Lisbon, in Singapore, and we're building offices in the States and in Dubai. And I want to try and mirror that ethos. I want us to feel like a global team. So, we obviously try to have a lot of fun together as well. I want people to want to come to work and enjoy it.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fundamental. I love what I do. My business partner loves what we do
Yeah.
together. And I really want people to be happy to come and work for GMS day in, day out.
Interesting. So you're looking to expand and you want people to work from office. So now, when we talk about the growth, when we talk about expansion, um, can I can I check? So what challenges are you facing currently in business, or you have faced, and how do you address them?
I think, I mean, I don't know of a business in the world that doesn't face challenges every day, but fundamentally with growth, that brings challenges in terms of obviously uplifted risk to an
Yeah.
extent. When you have a growing team, it's harder to keep everyone happy as
Yes.
well. So we
Mhm.
have to take the team on that journey with us. We're investing time, in doing so, and we're not just running and hoping they come with us. We're taking them on the journey, and that comes with communication, obviously. But I think, fundamentally, every time you try and breach new territories, you're going to come across stiffer competition. You're potentially going to ruffle some feathers.
Yep.
But the way in which we're doing so, it's not on a whim. We have the trust of our partners. We're having open discussions about them. I believe we have a model that can be replicated everywhere in the world. In fact, we're already doing work in every part of the world that golf exists. So while on paper it may seem like a lift, we're sort of doing it organically. There's no funding in place. It's all funded by the business itself. So it feels strategic, well planned, and I'm very confident that it'll work.
Great. Uh, it seems like you are on a journey with your team, definitely. So,
Hmm.
how do you balance a personal life with the demands of running a business and strike that correct balance, really?
Yeah, balance is the word really. It's not easy. Um, when you're running your own business, you feel married to it. Obviously, it is your livelihood. I have a very, very supporting family, wife and two young kids, and I'm
Wow.
surrounded by family as well. We have both great sets of grandparents, very hands-on with the children, and I have my sister just down the road. So that's extremely helpful. There's a lot of travel involved. That isn't easy. It's not easy having a young family and having to go off to different parts of the world. But I think it's about also isolating time that is dedicated to family. And when you're not on your phone and your laptop and you have to say, look, this weekend or this holiday, it's just about family and quality time. I'm also very lucky in that I live 20 minutes from our office. So I'm home when I'm in the UK, I'm home for bath and bedtime. And when I'm up in the morning, I see the kids. So I do. There are plenty of people who aren't as lucky as me in that sense, and I feel very fortunate that that's the case. So it's about finding dedicated time to give your family the attention that they deserve. And I'm not always fantastic at that, but I am. As the kids get older, I'm getting better at it. But isolating time away, whatever happens at work, I need to have this week where I just invest time in the family.
Wow. I mean, it feels like you have a strategic planning at in every aspect of life, be it business, be it family. Amazing. So this literally highlight a next question that comes up in my head. So if you could do it all over again, what would you do next? Because you are already doing everything brilliantly, but still, let's start from the scratch. If given the opportunity, that magic wand, what would you do from the start?
I mean, I'm not one to look back and think I wish we'd done this differently. I think every failure you learn from, right? So I don't think I would go back and tidy up every mistake that I've made because I don't think we would be here or I would be here now. Um, yeah, as I said, I'm not one to go, let's look at the journey and try and smooth over the cracks that have been there because they're going to happen. And I think it's about how you respond to them. And we still take that attitude every day. I'm by no means perfect at work or at home, far from it. But I think if you try your best every day, which I definitely do, and we do as a team, then you can't really complain and you can't look back with regret. With regret.
Oh my God, that's inspirational. Not looking back, looking forward with a lot of strategic planning, and that's really interesting. And I'm sure a lot of the business owners who might be listening to you would have learned and picked so many things. So, is there any closing remark before we wrap up? Any last minute tip?
Last minute tips. I don't know if I'm really in a position to offer up tips, quite honestly, but we touched on the way that we recruit, and I didn't really answer that part of it, but it's becoming a fairly generic answer in that field. But what I've learned more than anything, certainly over the last 18 months, is to recruit character, not skill. Over the past, we've definitely looked at CVs and thought this person's perfect and almost like been tunnel visioned. But now while we are, more stringent to our recruitment process, if I really like the person and they're sitting in front of me, it means that they have some of the skills because they've got to that stage. And at that
Mhm.
point, we're going, okay, are they the right person to fit in to our team? And, if there were any sort of aspiring business owners out there, I would say if you can take that attitude to recruitment from the start, you might be in a better position down the line than if you just look at data or CVs and that sort of thing. So team is absolutely essential to everything we do at GMS. It's the best thing about our business. Our people are the reason that we're successful. I like to think we really look after them, and they see how we invest in them, not just in financially, but with time, with opportunity. And I think if you look after your people and you're slick at recruiting and have an idea of how you want to form a team, that will work together for the greater good, then you'll always be okay.
We have definitely got our headline for today for this podcast. Hire for their attitude and not for skills. Interesting. Thank you so much for your time today. And it was great speaking to you, Sam, and learning about your journey and with the mindset that you come and that you bring on table, the amount of experience. So to everyone watching, I look forward to see you in next episode. Thank you so much, Sam.
Thanks for your time, Sonali. I'll look forward
Thank
to
you.
speaking with you again.
Yeah, take care.